So here's the situation. I was broke. Like eating cereal with a fork to save milk broke. So I took a temp job at the Shittville Agricultural Pork Product Circulation Facility, aka the Slop Shack. Nobody knew what they actually did there. All I knew was it smelled like armpit gravy and burnt sausage, and it paid $8 an hour under the table, which meant I was technically working for invisible money. My first task? Simple. Just sweep around the big circulation fan near the loading dock and don't touch nothing that vibrates or glows. Easy, right? Wrong. Oh, sweet ham gravy, was I wrong? Now listen, I don't know who designed this fan, but I'm pretty sure it was a mad scientist who got rejected from NASA for trying to power rockets with pork rinds. This thing was massive, 20 feet wide, 3 stories tall, and surrounded by warning signs written in crayon and duct tape. One of them just said, "Don't." Naturally, I ignored all that. I was sweeping real careful-like, dancing around the power cables like a possum trying to tiptoe through an electric fence, when my boot caught on a chunk of mystery meat. I slipped. I flailed. I grabbed the nearest thing, which happened to be a lever labeled, "Do not pull unless you hate yourself." Spoiler alert, I pulled it. That fan fired up like a meth-fueled tornado with unresolved childhood trauma. I got sucked in like a Cheeto in a vacuum cleaner. My body went airborne like a rag doll with a vengeance. I did a full double backflip elbow twister straight into a stack of expired Slim Jims, bounced off a forklift, slammed into a wall of pork gel, and then, I kid you not, ricocheted into a porta potty that wasn't even on site earlier that day. Skeeter said I looked like a squirrel trapped in a laundromat dryer, just arms and legs spinning like one of them inflatable tube men outside a discount mattress store. I slapped, I flopped, I ricocheted off a caution cone, somersaulted through a hanging rack of hazmat aprons, got tangled in a mop bucket that had been soaking since 2004, and then flew butt first into a barrel of pickled gizzards, which exploded on impact like a jar of fermented regret. And I ain't done. The fan launched me back out into the main warehouse like a feather in a hurricane, where I slid face first across a conveyor belt, got yeeted into a stack of rubber boots, spun through the air like a frisbee of doom, and landed inside a vending machine. Not behind it. Inside it. Next to the peanuts. And then the machine dispensed me. I shot out like a human bag of Funyuns and landed face down in a mop puddle that smelled suspiciously like coleslaw and gasoline. Meanwhile, alarms were going off, lights were flashing, and a raccoon escaped from the break room with a fire extinguisher. People were screaming. One guy fainted into a meat slicer. Another slipped on my spilled dignity and screamed, "The prophecy has begun." They had to shut down the whole facility for 4 hours. OSHA showed up riding a golf cart and immediately gave up. The news crew came by and caught me still trying to untangle my pants from a ceiling fan. My interview was just me yelling, "I regret nothing," while a turkey leg fell out of my shirt. I was fired on the spot, obviously. They paid me with a gas station burrito and a coupon for 1 free tetanus shot. And now, every time I walk past that building, I hear the sound of wind chimes, sirens, and faint laughter echoing from the fan vents. They call it the shit incident. I call it career development. Moral of the story, don't pull mystery levers. Don't mop near industrial machinery. And don't ever underestimate the sheer destructive force of airborne redneck. But most importantly, even when shit hits the fan, you better hold on tight and laugh your ass off. Heifers and hellfire. May your beer always be cold, your cousin's really cute, and your outhouse never tip over in a windstorm. And don't forget to holler at me online at ohshit.com. That's OHCHITT.com. Thank ya.